Hello and welcome to another episode of What Travis Says. My name is Travis and let's talk about Doctor Who. More specifically, let's talk about the connections between the first Doctor adventure, The 10th Planet, and this year's Christmas special, Twice Upon a Time. Now, for those of you unfamiliar with classic Who, The 10th Planet is a first Doctor adventure which was broadcast in 1966. It was the first appearance of the Cybermen and the last appearance of the first Doctor as he dies and subsequently regenerates into the second Doctor. Only 3 of the original 4 episodes of the adventure still exist, although the regeneration from 1 to 2 is still intact. At the beginning of the 10th Planet, the TARDIS lands next to an Antarctic base in the distant future of 1986. The Doctor arrives with Ben and Polly, his then companions, and they decide to check things out. The base at the snowy South Pole was aptly dubbed Snowbase. Snowbase is picking up strange readings from the Zeus 4 spaceship, readings which are saying that there is another planet that is approaching Earth. A planet which the Doctor is familiar with, Mondas, Earth's former sister planet. All of a sudden, 3 beings appear outside, they kill the guards, and they gain access to Snowbase. The beings explain that they are Cybermen, who were once like humans, but gradually over time replaced their body parts with mechanical parts and eliminated weaknesses such as emotion. They calmly tell the crew of the base that Mondas is absorbing Earth's energy, and soon Earth will be a dead planet. However, they do offer to bring the humans back to Mondas to convert them into Cybermen, which, you know, it's a pretty nice offer. I won't spoil the entire story, but if you do have a chance, you should go check it out, especially before this year's Christmas special, because there are some connections. Now, this adventure was filmed while Hartnell knew that he was not going to be playing the Doctor for very much longer due to his health and other various reasons. So taking those factors into consideration, in the 10th Planet, the Doctor isn't swashbuckling around as much, understandably. An unintentional benefit of this, however, was that his companions, Polly and especially Ben, got to step into the hero spotlight for this adventure. In 2000, the BBC released The 10th Planet with the missing sections recreated with still photos and the existing audio. And then in 2013, episode 4 had a bit of an animation treatment to complete the entire story. At the end of the season finale, the Doctor falls, the 12th Doctor comes out of the TARDIS and says, "I will not change, I am the Doctor." And then Bradley, the first Doctor, comes out of the snow and says his line about being the original. But the scene is very snowy. Some might even say that it's pretty South Pole-y. Alright, nobody would say that, but you get what I mean. It's a very snowy landscape, and the 10th Planet took place at the South Pole. The trailer for Twice Upon a Time even starts off with footage from the first episode of the 10th Planet adventure, and then it has William Hartnell sort of morphing into David Bradley, who completes the line. So with Bradley recreating that scene, does that mean we're going to get a little bit of a recreation of other scenes from the 10th Planet adventure? We do know that the companions Ben and Polly have been cast for the Christmas special. You can even see a little bit of Polly in the trailer. But also in that scene in the trailer, it looks like the first Doctor is regenerating. There's regeneration energy coming from his hands. So now, snowy landscape, Polly, the first Doctor regeneration, all of this information sort of paints us a picture of where Twice Upon a Time is going to be taking place in the Doctor's timeline. You see, at the very end of the 10th Planet, after the Cybermen are defeated, the Doctor leaves Snowbase by himself for a little bit, saying that things are far from over. Ben and Polly follow the Doctor and they find him in the TARDIS. He collapses and then regenerates. So could it be that Twice Upon a Time is an entire adventure that takes place between the Doctor leaving Snowbase and Ben and Polly finding him in the TARDIS? It wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility, but the Doctor leaves Snowbase knowing that he's ill, he's sick, he's in pain, he knows what's coming, he knows he's about to regenerate. As overheard by the 12th Doctor at the very end of The Doctor Falls, the first Doctor walks by saying that he will not change and that this whole thing is ridiculous. But would the first Doctor be able to pop back to World War I and have an adventure with his future self? I mean, stranger things have happened. This is Doctor Who after all. But from what we can tell, there is definitely some overlap between Twice Upon a Time and the 10th Planet. Just how much, we're not sure, but there is some overlap. But maybe that whole single moment of time freezing thing could affect stuff as well. Like I said, We're not sure. But hey, in the comments down below, let me know your thoughts and feelings about David Bradley possibly recreating some scenes from the 10th Planet. Do you think that the BBC should just leave well enough alone, or do you think that Bradley should come in and recreate some of those scenes, especially the scenes that don't actually exist anymore? So I guess there are three schools of thought. One, don't touch any of the classic episodes. Even if this is Doctor Who, leave the past in the past. Two, David Bradley could recreate some of the scenes that weren't filmed. That would be a welcome change and help complete a story. Or three, completely take advantage of David Bradley and have him go back and film all of the scenes that we don't have for the first Doctor, recreating classic episodes, interjecting him into other Doctor Who stories. Just go wild. As always, my name is Travis. Thank you for listening to what I have to say, and you will see me tomorrow.